Hey, what's up guys? Stephen, the Salon Guy here, and I am fresh back from the Oscars, the 86th Annual Academy Awards in California, and I saw some really interesting looks. Today I'm going to be doing the new Brad Pitt inspired haircuts and hairstyle. Now a lot of guys are doing it really tapered on the sides and leaving a disconnected length on top, and as you can see, Brad Pitt has that look, and it was like, whoa Brad, but he definitely pulled it off. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve the new Brad Pitt haircut and hairstyle. So with this Brad Pitt inspired haircut, what I did is I parted this over, and what I'm going to do is literally I'm going to shave this all the way down. You could use like a 1, maybe a little bit shorter, 1.5 maybe, but this is really going to be tight here. I'm going to then kind of angle this down in through here, because here he had it where it was like, you could see it was a little bit somewhat blended, and then it kind of angled down, going down this way, creating like almost like a little mohawk throughout the back section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buzz both sides here, and then we'll come back and we'll start to work on kind of working this in through the top. Now the sides and the somewhat of the back are complete now. Now what we're going to do is just we're going to work in, because we got all this longer hair in through the side here, and we have to somehow work that in through this kind of mohawk. So what we're going to do is just do some scissor over comb, and we're just going to work this in to the kind of where the line of demarcation is, but we're doing it just in a way that it's going to blend nicely. Okay, it definitely again is a very interesting haircut. There is a little bit of a slight disconnection, but what I'm going to do is just going to continue to work scissor over comb to where it creates somewhat of a blend going shorter to longer in through the middle, and you have to get relatively close in through down here. Okay, so just reposition yourself, kind of comb down on the hair if you want, just to get the hair to kind of pop out a little bit, and then you can start working the scissor over comb again. A lot of scissor over combing is positioning, repositioning to where so you get yourself set up in the right spot. So I'm going to continue to do this on both sides, and then we'll be ready to talk about the top. Now I'm just going to work the back part into the top a little bit. Just want to move a little bit of this length into the back. Again, this is a very interesting haircut that Brad has, and it's got kind of a little bit of a disconnection to it, because anytime you have the top where it's so long and then the sides are so short, I mean you can blend it, but you do get to a point where it's kind of like you do have to just have some disconnection. So what I'm just doing now is just softening the back part here, just cutting in some layers throughout the top here, just to kind of shorten the top a little bit, so it's not so heavy on top here. And then I'm going to work this in through the front. As you can see, there's the front length, and I'm just going to shorten it up a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell how long his hair is on top because it was slicked back, but I'm assuming it is fairly long on top. So I'm just going to continue to work towards the front, and I'm going to bring everything straight up and cut it off. Now as you can see, the top is relatively still long in the front. You do want to maintain some length, depending on you. It really depends on how you want to wear this or what you think. But I'm just going to leave it pretty much where it is. So I'm just going to do some finishing touches. Again, this look is pretty much all kind of slicked back like this. I think it's a pretty interesting look. It's nice to see that guys are doing this. They're taking it kind of one step beyond where it's just, a pretty severe line of demarcation here, and just something where it's just like, hey, I got long hair on top and the sides are short. So as you can see, Brad definitely dressed it up, and a lot of other guys are wearing it like this too. So I'm just going to kind of put the finishing touches on this, and then we'll slick it back, and then we'll be done. Alright, so now we're ready to finish this look off, and I'm going to be using some Orojo hair gel, and I'm just going to work this in my hands, and I'm just going to start slicking the hair back and raking the product in, and giving us kind of that finished look that Brad Pitt had. Everything looked pretty much all slicked straight back. This was a pretty interesting look, but there's no denying he had this all going back, and it was a disconnected look again on top and throughout the back, but somehow it managed to work. So as you can see, the sides are tapered down like this, just like his, and the back kind of tapered into like a V throughout the back here, which again he had. But I think this is a very interesting look, and maybe it's going to become a new trend for more celebrities. So once again, guys, thanks for watching my Brad Pitt inspired haircut from the Oscars that just passed for 2014. I'll see you guys soon. And don't forget, I have the Salon Guy hair care coming out this year. Stay tuned. It's going to be a great product line, amazing, amazing ingredients, great for your hair. So stay tuned. Show me that you're excited. Show me some interest. And I'll see you guys soon for more tutorials with the Salon Guy.